That's fine. Everybody can recap except for Takiri and Spooner. Well, and Chev. Yeah, everybody else can recap. And Myra and Scarlet.
I think we could just let it be fluid.
Yeah, you can't
I feel
recap
extremely left out of
because
this.
you cannot let Travis know what happened.
Bunch of asses.
Well, you know what? I gotta wait. Hold on.
wait.
I gotta wait around this. We're gonna start with Travis,
Books
and then
made
we'll
of
recap.
cheese.
We're gonna start with
And then
Travis,
we'll
and then we
recap.
can do the
And then
recap.
we'll recap.
Okay, that's fair.
There we go. That's how we see. DM'd it.
Nice.
Figured it out. All
Do
right.
you actually want me to
Books of
recap?
cheese. No, I'm just-
Yes, Sir Thalion. So, what was the last thing you remember?
So the last thing I remember was meeting a fellow blacksmith on the other side of the town who had some grief with a shopkeep that was on a nearby alley. There seemed to be some tension due to perhaps some previous experience with other people in the town. Not naming any names or pointing any fingers necessarily, but somebody knocked over a stand and caused some tension that we were in the midst of trying to calm down. In the meantime, I had this ringing fix pickaxe in the back of my head the entire time by Squeak. What's your character, Squeak?
Takiri.
I feel hurt you don't remember
Takiri.
Takiri's name.
Yeah, well, I mean, because you just say pickaxe. If your name was Pickaxe, I'd be able to remember it. So...
Yeah, okay.
He'd probably say squeak at that point.
And I
Yeah.
never really say pickaxe, I just say you.
You fix. All right.
Yes.
So if you fix is your name, it'd be perfect. But I was very kind and offered to help, but the guy basically gave me the middle finger and told me to screw off, and so I went back to the blacksmith and then tried to be able to get my new friends some work at the blacksmith shop. And so once again, my guy being so selfless and helping out the community, so that was just on to shine. But that's basically, I think, the gist of most of that session, and then I didn't see the most recent one.
Dog, you don't remember the most important part of that session?
That was the most important part, the part about me.
No. The very end of that session, something big happened.
The what part?
Oh
At the
my
very
god,
end of the session,
Travis.
something very big happened.
The part where I requested alcohol.
Yeah. Where the entire city erupted in explosions? Ring a bell?
That didn't happen that session.
Yeah, it did. And coincidentally, it's funny you don't remember that because you were unconscious the following session. So you wake up, Sir Thalion, Lightbringer, on a cot in the middle of a church with a bunch of crying citizens tending to the wounded. I'm sorry. You're in sectioned off tents, medical tents inside of a church. You have you can hear a bunch of crying citizens, and you're watching clerics and I don't know what you call like honored medics try to tend to the wounded while the screams of the city can be heard throughout the halls of the church. What are you doing?
As I regain consciousness, I kind of like look over my body and I make sure that I'm okay because I don't remember going unconscious. So when I look over my body, what do I see?
It looks like somebody was trying to steal something from you, but you were caught in a very sprightly tug of war. But you were unscathed in the scuffle.
But most importantly, my six-pack abs are okay, right? Like
They look like they were drug on the ground.
Oh god, they took one ab.
Oh no, they took an ab. Oh, so a 5-pack? No, the feared goblin 5-pack.
You wake up with a certain feeling of being violated.
Oh no, another Tuesday.
Where's my innocence?
So after I check out, and I see the most I have is like some road rash. I get up and I try to ask a nearby person and what's going on.
I'm sorry, say
What's
that again.
happening? I say after I've checked myself over and the most I see is some unfortunate road rash. I go to the nearest person that looks official, so probably one of the person that's probably helping somebody else. And I ask what's happening, what's occurring in the city.
You see one of the guards walks over to you and says, "Oh, good, you are okay." And he's checking you, and when you were brought in, you were unconscious.
Yes. Can you tell me what happened? What's going on? This is not at all. I think I forgot a lot of what's going on.
The city has erupted into hellfire. It's best you stay in here to be safe.
Is the city okay? Where is all this happening?
In the entire city.
All right. Well, if this is the only safe place, then I guess I'll hang out.
What do you want a DM?
No, I just asked.
Are you sure? Oh, Scarlet takes 5 points of damage.
Damn!
I didn't even hear a question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she was muted.
That's because I was muted because I was afraid to get in trouble, and I just got yelled at anyway.
Don't take that shit, Lauren.
I'm sorry, Sir Thalion. Go ahead.
Is there any place safe that hasn't been affected by the city? How can I help?
You can help by staying here. The streets are mobbed the streets are mobbed with violence.
Can I help here?
You can help by staying put.
Okay. And with that, Sir Thalion raises his hands and then sits back down on his cot and just kind of like, surveys the situation as he's coming more and more with it, and he's starting to hear and sense more as his consciousness is coming back.
Okay. And you will see that the streets, if you were looking out in the streets, you would see the sky is ablaze and fire and smoke, but the streets do look like they're starting to calm down. It looks like there was a lot of looting and destruction, and the amount of wounded being brought into the church is lessening, but the amount of people being brought in for safe harbor are increasing. And we will go to Scarlet and Myra. Would you like to recap what happened for you guys last session?
Which one of us?
Would you guys like to recap what happened last session?
Okay. So I went to go over to the store. Asher said that his fiance was in the market and he was trying to leave the store, and I told him not to leave the store because people were acting crazy and I didn't want them to bust in and ruin the store. So I told him to stay and I would go, and he gave me a sword, which he said not to show anybody, and then I ran off into the market looking for his girlfriend, and in the process of looking for her, I ran into... Who did I run into? Crap.
Amanda.
We ran into each other, and then I believe we were fighting a smoky shadow thing. Is that right? I have no idea. We almost died, though, for certain.
No, I know what happened. I remember what happened to you clearly, because you ran into my dad, and then you and my dad got into a fight because he was like, "Where is Scarlet?" And you were like, "Get fucked." And Dustin Spooner was like, "Everybody needs to calm down." And he ran off, and Mira tried to run the opposite direction, and I went up to the Dunkin' Donkeys looking for the girlfriend. I found Raven. Who was crying and screaming in this horrible voice that Bill put on. I carried her to the church, and Mira and I ran into each other, and we went to go look.
I swear to God, your father just resurrected you.
Well, yeah, no,
because we were fighting something in the alley, and we both were very heavily wounded, and I had to you were carried to the church by your father, and I had to help your brothers.
Yeah, that was
after. Dead.
Yeah, that was after, because you and I met up, and then we went and we found her, and she was getting attacked by that guy, that shadow thing, and I may have accidentally knifed Mira on accident, and then tried to fight that thing. and we got real fucked up, and the DM said you can either run or try to fight this, and Mira said peace, bitch. And I said I can't leave her here to die, and so I tried to fight the thing, and then it like killed me, and Mira was like, fuck, no, I have to save this bitch, and she came running back, and then my father showed up, and my father grabbed me, and Mira's all fucked up and dying, and he's like, get the other girl. And Mira's like, oh yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not almost dying. I'll drag her. That's fine.
Not only do it have me I'm nearly dead, I'll get her there.
I'm so sad I missed it.
It wasn't as funny when it was playing out.
Blacksmith and the fruit cart were back.
The way they're horribly recapping it is way better than how it actually went down.
And so then I was like dying in the church, and my father's like trying to talk to me, and I'm like, is Mira okay? And I was like, is Mira okay? And he's like, don't worry about Mira.
Where's Scarlet? Fuck you, bitch.
Asher's fiance got healed before I did because I'm still just bleeding and they were seeing the hurt. It's fine.
So that's what happened. Oh, I passed out. So that's
You forgot the most important thing. Raven gave you a coupon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Raven brought her back to the church, and she's like, "Take this coupon." Dunkin' Donkeys is obliterated. It's not even there anymore. It's gone.
For a free coffee when you buy 4.
Yeah.
No, I think it was a buy one get one
recorded
free.
this recap.
Oh, it's recorded.
BOGO.
It's recorded. Yeah. So,
then, yeah.
all I really wanted you to say was that you were dying in a church, but that's fine. Fine. So,
Don't tell us how to live your life.
yeah.
You're gonna recap yourself next time, bitch.
No, that's fine. I was just giving you a hard time. So, Myra,
Oh, there would have been no way.
and do you remember what happened at the end of the session?
Huh?
Okay. Chaos, do you remember? Myra, do you remember what happened?
Me.
Do you remember what happened at the end of the session? I'm talking to Myra. Does Myra remember?
He was in a church, being resurrected after near death. We're all in the church.
Okay, all right. That's good.
I don't know what else.
No, that's good. All right, so let's go to Owen, Theo, and Lucian.
All right. So I was out with what's his name?
Tony.
Tony, yeah, Tony.
Tony
And
Ladanza.
we can't like all this chaos started happening. So then we went back to his shop, and Baja's character, I don't remember his name.
Owen.
Owen, thank you.
Owen.
It's fine.
Owen
It's going
and
around.
Lucian were back at the shop, and then like we had to like be like, let us in, and they were like, who are you? And then we were like, and then
We're gonna have Kai do all the recaps after a while. Like,
Hell yeah.
And then ooh.
There's no topping this.
Yay! And they were like, oh.
Like,
I just come out like a T-posing figure, like, oh, hey, what is going on?
didn't Scarlet's dad show up too, or was that like the session before? No, that was that session. He showed up, and he was like, "Hey, where's Scarlet?" And we're like, "I don't know, she's not here." And then we were like, and then I was like, "Hey, I'm like really worried about my dad. Can we go find him?" And then you guys were like, "Yeah, let's go find him." And we left Tony at the place, and then we went to the church nearest to the thumb, and then we found my dad, and then whoa, craziness happened again. Some kind of do I say it, or because I don't know?
No, you've been doing good so far. Keep going.
Still good.
There's like a shockwave thing that happened, like.
All right, so we got.
I'm sorry, like what?
Yeah, we got one mention of it. Nate, do you remember what it was?
It was like
Yeah,
aftershock.
I just remember feeling a fatherly embrace, and I was like, oh, all right. And then, yeah, tried to catch on to Theo because something was going on, felt a rumble, and then we got hit with it, and we all went flying.
Yeah, it was like an aftershock kind of thing. Like things, people were like being like,
Felt the noise, felt the thunder of it, and then felt the impact.
yeah, and everyone was like being pulled towards the center of the city or something, or where that like mountain thing was.
Yeah. It was like a tug and then a push.
Grim or something, right?
That's fine. We'll see if one of you gets it.
I got close though. I got close.
Most importantly, what happened to Owen at the end of the session?
Shoot. I don't remember. Sorry, Owen.
Damn.
Owen fell unconscious.
That's what I was gonna say. I think he fell unconscious.
Yep.
But of course, he obviously did. If you said he did.
I thought he did say something too before he went unconscious, didn't he?
I can't remember.
Avenge me.
Why you fools?
Excedrin.
We're gonna get to the Benny Hill thing last. So,
oh gosh.
Grim.
Stove on.
Grim had an interesting first half.
I didn't get to play last week because I was told to go away.
Nope, that was the other session that you were in, Damon.
Oh.
Where you talked to your
I gave poor
eccentric
Jesse a bloodbath while saving Scarlett's brother. And that was about it. Then I went looking for Scarlett, and then we ended.
Yep. Jesse, do you want to add anything to that?
He got it in his mouth. I still feel really bad for that.
Yeah.
Yes, it got in my mouth. I was not very appreciative of it. Please don't do that again, Damon.
I was trying to save you.
I appreciate it, but try to save me a little more precisely next time. Thank you. So anyway, there we were.
What got
on
in
the
his
streets of Lovoxia.
He was holding a goblin away from his neck, and then I stuck a sword through the goblin's neck and covered him in blood.
Ew, yeah.
So Jesse went into the shop with Damon when all this was going on. When this goblin was attacking, I think at one point the goblin had reached out and said something to me about being my friend, something along those lines. He said two things. I only remember the friend thing. But I don't recall. I don't think I know. There's no goblins allowed in the city, to the recollection of myself.
That was never a thing, because because Sir Thalion's a goblin.
Thalion's a goblin, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Goblins
are badass.
Sorry, I'm just telling you what my GM told me. Anyway, so so that happened. I got blood in my mouth. I threw up a couple times about it. Cleaned myself up, left, went back to my apartment to, I think I had to actually drop off one more customer's I did that, and then I go back to my apartment, and pamphlets were being handed out throughout the day. I had ripped up one of those, rolled that up to smoke that, and I guess later in the evening, I was winding down for the night. Jesse was working on his chemistry set, his little drug factory box.
Science, bitch.
Thing. Yeah, science, bitch. Exactly. So that was going on. He had his sandwich in his hand, looking out the window, and started seeing these like blooms of light popping off all over the city, and these booming, like almost like fireworks. Didn't think anything of it. Wasn't sure what the fuck was going on until my whole apartment complex started rumbling. I turn around, my chemistry set explodes. The floor below me cracks and crumbles, and I got thrown out a window. He came to on the street. He wandered around, got yelled at by a guard. And then I think either he got concussed and was hallucinating, or the fumes from his drugs, his chemistry set, fucked his whole brain up, and he started hallucinating Myra in the city with him.
That retcon, that didn't happen.
No, I am retconning it.
Yeah.
He was hallucinating. He was high off his fucking rocker, off his gourd, and he followed what he believed to be Myra through the city, got into a fight with 2 rich kids, literal kids, like young adults, and he was a 24-year-old man, and he clubbed this kid in the kneecap, dude. It was bad. And then I think we yelled at the other kid to leave because we were helping him. Myra knew the guy. Not Myra's illusion ghost knew the guy. He took off. Then he turned around, and Myra was gone.
You were busy, Myra.
And
Yeah, I think that's when you ran into me, and then we did the whole goblin thing.
Oh, was that? Oh, I may have got those out of order.
No,
So,
you got it in order because that's when you guys.
Oh,
met
I
up.
did.
Yeah, you're right. That's when you came in, Grim.
Yeah, because after I gave him a bloodbath, I picked up her brother, and I have her brother, and I was looking for their dad, and that's all I remember.
Yep. You did.
That's where mine ends.
You guys do know that their dad went to the market, and then, and then last but not least, we have Takiri, Spooner, and Chev. What happened with the 3 of you?
I'll let them go first because I was by myself.
So Takiri thought that we should probably go check on the orphans, and we were going to head that way. And then there was like a whole thing in the market with the blacksmith and the fruit stand guy, and then Mira and Scarlet made a brief appearance as they were running through, and there was something about her dad. And in the midst of that, Takiri was kind of like sidetracked because she'd been packing Sir Thalion around because he'd passed out. Because he had passed out because he was so afraid of this explosion that had occurred. So she had to carry him. But she's super tiny, so it's a good thing he's tiny. But because she's tiny, it was really easy for people to like try to pickpocket him. So some people tried to pickpocket him. Yes.
Oh yes. Just wait.
And Takiri was gonna kill him, but Spooner talked her out of that because Spooner's all nice and stuff. So then she made Spooner carry Sir Thalion because he's a lot taller and it would be harder for them to get pickpocketed. In the process of all that, we were also trying to find Chev and
Lokar,
yes. Who were, Chev wasn't with us because he'd gone to the hotel. I don't remember. Oh, we were trying to find a job for Lokar, weren't we? Yes. And so we went to go try to find Chev, and in the process, like, all these people were coming out of the churches and being like, oh, it's only safe here. Children get in the church. And so we ended up dumping Sir Thalion in one of the churches because we ended up having to take off after, I forgot his name again.
Chev and Lokar.
Lokar, because Lokar was going to go find Chev so we could check on the kids, and we did get accosted by some guards. And there was an earthquake at the end. I remember that. And we were standing by a window, and I asked them to toss me out the window if the building started to collapse.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. She
Okay.
forgot the best part. When you went to get pickpocketed and she tried to stop it, she threw you into them.
Oh, yeah.
When you said that you were tempted to kill him, were you talking about the pickpocketer?
Yeah, I was going to kill the pickpockets.
Yes.
Not you. I was going to kill you.
Just kill it. Then they won't pickpocket.
Remind me why.
Body to take one down. That's
it's not pickpocketing if
I
he's
just
dead.
kind of tossed you to stop
Remind
him.
me, why was Sir Thalion just unconscious again? How he fell unconscious?
Because you were so shocked by the fire and the explosions that had happened, you just fainted you swooned like a woman.
Listen.
And I saved you.
And everything that was in your pockets is now in your prison pockets. So that way nobody stole it.
Oh my god.
You still have it, it's just uncomfortable.
Yikes.
It's fine.
Alright, you said the best part, Lauren, was?
Oh, that I tossed you.
She threw your limp body at the pickpocketers. She literally, because they were coming and she couldn't, she just tossed you. It was great.
Yeah.
She was like, ah!
I mean, it worked.
It did work. She knocked one of them down with your body.
Listen. Continue. We've discussed this enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm pretty sure when I put you down, though, in the church, or when we put you down, I'm pretty sure Sir Thalion was sucking his thumb, but, you know.
Shut the fuck up.
You know, I was joking when I said you woke up feeling violated. Apparently that was not a joke. I just
I agree.
withtold the future.
Only minor violation.
You used his body.
Underage violation.
Look, my hands were full.
Oh.
Anyway, who's next?
Chev.
Did I leave anything out there, Spooner? I'm sure I probably did.
Lots of things.
Lots of things.
Let me give my boring recap.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
When we use Stalin as a wheelbarrow.
Move this along before somebody gets divorced.
Yeah.
And that someone is me.
All right.
I'm kidding. I'm not even married.
No, Chev was highly uneventful. Chev did what Chev does and just runs around and does absolutely nothing. Is that pretty fair, Death?
That's not nice.
Rude.
First off, second off, fuck you again. I'm trying to be reductive to my character, bitch.
Chev immediately tried to kill somebody as soon as combat assumed, and that was like your entire contribution to the whole session.
That sounds right.
You know what? Fine. I don't have a thing. Just go.
No, go ahead.
You don't need my
No, go ahead. Recap it, sir.
Oh, I'm a murderer. That's all you need to know.
When did he try to murder someone? I thought he got out of that house.
That's all I do.
He straight up asked Spooner, "Are we trying to murder this person or not?"
You're talking about the pickpocketers.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Theory was gonna, she was gonna kill him too.
No, she wasn't.
She thought about it.
I did.
She 100% thought about it.
Siobhan, shut up.
Yeah, and she did. Was like she wanted to kill them, and so did Death. They were both on board to kill him, and Spooner was like, "Let's calm it down."
Spooner's like, "Let's be nice, people."
Russian accent.
I will beat the pickpocketers to death with the body of the person you tried to pickpocket.
Burn with one stone, bitch.
Whoever's got the soundboard open, could you hit Frail with a "you suck" on my behalf?
You suck.
Gotcha.
And then he was running with Lokar because Lokar went running because they tried to get him into the church, and Lokar said, "I immediately run. I immediately run away." And they were like, "No, get back here!" And Lokar was like, "Can't catch me." And then Jeff was like, "Well, I'm running after Lokar."
Hang on, you missed the most important part. They spent all of this time looking for someplace safe to hole up, and when they were told they could have safe shelter in the church, they took off running.
That's right. That's right.
That
They were
seems
looking
sus
for
to me, though.
They were looking for someplace safe. They were looking for someplace safe. Like, the safest place is here.
It's part of the city ordinance in times of crisis to
Listen,
go to
I'm going to tell you something. Nobody's going to trust you when you're standing outside of a church and you're saying, "Children come in first." Only the children.
Anyone seen the Titanic?
Never said only the children. All
You
right.
said the children must come in
All
here.
right. So actually, instead of starting out with Moira and Scarlet, let's start with Jassi and Damon, who have an unconscious Asher in their midst. The Grim has just exploded. The city is fallen.
You're muted, nerd.
The city's fallen silent, and you guys have a bleeding Asher. The last thing you heard Asher say was that his father was headed towards the market.
Okay, so what I said when I was muted was, "Oh, oui, baguette, French onion soup." And that was it.
There we go. Now
But
it's
it's not funny now that I had to say
now.
it twice.
Are you sitting in your bathtub
Good
while you say that?
teamwork.
Oh God!
With a
Yeah,
glass of
I got my
wine.
raincoat on. and
Yes,
my
the
ducky.
ring. Yeah. Thank you.
Team Marinara.
Grim, Jassi talks in a language you don't understand. Sorry, Damon.
Parlez-vous français?
I think he said head to the market. Yeah, that sounds like it.
How tall is Asher? Asher's a human, yeah.
He's
Line.
a half elf. No. Yeah. No. Wait. Don't touch anything. Hold on.
Oh.
Elf. Elf.
Okay. Well, I'm 3 feet. I'm almost 4 feet tall. So. Whoa!
Sounds like you're dragging
I'm
him.
3'11". Yeah, I
I've
guess.
got him on my shoulder, which is a feat in itself because he's bigger
Cool.
than me.
Oh, all right. So then, yeah. So I got the ankles up over my head. Damon, where are we taking this body? I mean,
The
where are we
market,
taking
horse
this
style.
unconscious man? Horse style? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, well,
I've only heard his
we're
dog.
together underneath a person here, so we're horse style.
Perhaps when we get out of this situation, you can explain to me what horse style is. I've only ever heard of doggy style.
Damon is completely confused at this point.
By the way, Jesse is navigating.
He is a child.
Jesse is navigating the forward approach between Damon's knees because he is, again, almost just under 4 feet tall. He is under 4 feet tall. So I got the ankles up over my head, and I just have to wait for his steps so I can see through his legs there. Well, lead the way. I don't know where the market is. I cannot see behind your massive calves.
All right, we're gonna head for the market.
All right, and Sir Thalion, as the city grows quieter, one of the guards says to you that if you are interested in helping, you can try and guide survivors back to the church.
Yeah, absolutely. I thank them, and I make sure that I express my gratitude and being willing to be able to participate, as I think it's really important for Sir Thalion to be able to help these people. And so I go and take a couple steps out of the tent, and I start trying to wrangle people who look like they might be in need of any sort of attention as far as medical attention, or look scared, or like need some place to have refuge.
They want you to run out into the city and find people.
So I take a step outside of the tent, and I
go.
look for people that are scared.
Are you looking to your left or to your right?
Left.
All right. Give me a prop roll or perception roll, please.
I was waiting for you. Chose wrong.
You chose poorly.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see what looks like a horse-style carry of a midget and a small child carrying a corpse that looks like it is bleeding, running down the street towards the market.
Absolutely, I try to go get attention. I race for that midget that is bleeding out. So
okay, and when you guys enter the market, there are no guards posted at the door. There are no guards inside, and you see that people are sparsely filing or leaving or running out of the market. And that will take us to Myra and Scarlet. So Scarlet or Myra, you will have seen a cleric come over, and Hugo would have ran off, and you would have heard him yelling and hollering that somebody needs to wake his daughter up. And when one of the clerics nods and makes their way over, Hugo runs over to you and says, "Can I trust you to stay with her?"
Yeah, I really can't run anywhere with the gaping sword wounds she gave me, so I'll stand here and watch her.
I have made arrangements you'll be taken care of, but with the Grim being destroyed, I must go.
Yes, because your work is always more important than your daughter.
He goes, you see the fury rush to his head, and he's like, "Everything I do is to save my daughter! How dare you! If you had children, you'd understand."
Says the guy yelling at one.
I just got a picture of a vein popping out of the top of his head.
Yep.
You will not
She's
leave.
kind of hunched over from the wounds, and she's got her hand on her hip. Go! You have to go save the city!
I have told Asher to meet me here. You will look after her until he arrives, and I will act as though I did not hear of your transgressions earlier. He just I hate you, Chaos.
Well,
So
Oh,
Hugo,
she's just staring at him.
Hugo,
What's it worth to you?
Pivots the hip to show the 6-iron, like.
Hugo runs off, and you see the cleric come over and put their hand on Scarlet, and a white energy start to permeate over her body. As Scarlet, you open your eyes wearily to see Moira standing. I'm sorry. And then after he's done that, he comes and heals you. I'll put you back up. And Moira, you wearily, or Scarlet, you wearily open your eyes, seeing Moira being healed up by one of the attendants.
Oh, you're good. You're all right. I'm so sorry, dude. I don't know how to use a sword.
What was your brother thinking of giving you a sword? We're good. We're good. We saved Ashley. Is that her name?
Amanda.
Amanda.
Amanda. We saved Amanda. Your dad was here briefly. Now he's gone again.
Oh, hold my shock. Oh, where's Amanda?
You
Right over there.
You see that she's resting. She's asleep in one of the cots.
Is she alive?
Yes.
Okay. Are you good? Did they heal it? Are you good? I'm sorry. I'm still sorry, dude.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm more concerned about the mountain exploding outside.
Yeah, that's not okay. I'm sorry. I'm just a little woozy for. Yeah, we should probably go see if everybody else is okay. Did you see anybody else? Did you see Theo and?
No, I haven't seen them yet. But I can't let you out of my sight.
It's gonna be really hard for you. Oh God! All right. Well, we
under your belt loop.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I told you I couldn't let you out of my sight.
I'm not gonna leave. You gonna walk around with me? Are you gonna hold my loop the whole time?
Yep.
I'm not a dog. Wait, just let go.
Hang on, I have one of those child harnesses.
Oh my God. Did my dad tell you not to let me out of your sight?
Oh, the last time I let you out of my sight, you almost died. It doesn't matter what he said.
Fine. Can we go together to go see if everyone else is alive or dead?
Absolutely, we can go together.
Can I walk without every step with you holding on to me?
Nope. That's gonna stick.
Great! Let's go! This won't take forever!
How dare you! And she stomps on your foot.
Step on my foot!
And with that, Damon and Jassi enter, and you see them running down the street carrying an unconscious Asher.
They're walking in, or they're walking down the street?
They're walking towards the church.
I just take off running. I'm gonna drag Mira towards Asher.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you away from them, towards them? Yeah.
Right to remain side.
Chev,
Good to see this energy kept from that session.
I just run over, and I'm like, "What happened to him?"
All right. So
I see her and I forget, and I drop Asher and run and hug her.
Like, hey, what are you doing?
Got on knees.
You're gonna be lifting Mira up with me, so she's a.
You were saved. You were saved.
Hi, David. Hi. You're crushing me.
Sorry. Sorry. I was so worried. Oh, crap, I dropped Asher. I just realized I dropped Asher. I gotta go get Asher. Sorry.
Oh my God.
This sounds extremely suggestive.
And then Sir Thalion, you finally catch up to them.
Is this the group holding the?
Yes, this is
midget?
yes.
Awesome. I go up and say, hi. Oh my gosh, over here in the church. Come on, we can help you.
Well, could you grab the other side of this tall motherfucker, please?
I'm gonna grab Asher again and throw him on my shoulder. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I got excited.
I go and
You
I
probably
try
broke
to
some of
lift.
his teeth, Damon. Hey, what's up, Basket?
Basket.
Hello.
Welcome.
Doing all right?
I waited as
We
long
missed
as I
you.
could. So
Sorry, y'all. I just got home.
you're good.
You're good, dog.
That's okay.
No, we're really, really obviously very mad at you.
Yeah.
Basket.
Yeah.
It was all just silence.
Oh,
and
man.
You're in
We're
the
gonna
corner.
beat you up. We're gonna beat you up.
Suck.
You
Promises,
suck
promises.
indeed.
All right. So wait.
So Damon, you're running him to the church.
Yeah.
Now, Sir Thalion, just so you understand, they're taking him to the church that's inside the market.
Great. Inside the market, the market. We know where that is because I've been in the city for a long time. Where's the market?
Top left. Your token.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Your
Oh, I see
very
me.
big.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yep. I see it now.
Do we run past her dad?
No, you don't.
Oh, okay, good.
I gotta use him sparingly. I don't have his lines.
I didn't want to explain that one.
Oh God.
Since you guys are together, what is? Oh yeah, you see. Let me break that up real quick, and let's go over to the other group. So we have an unconscious Owen, Theo, Lucian, Chev, Takiri, Spooner, and Lokar. You guys have all just watched the Grim explode. Let me look at the notes.
Well, obviously, except for Baja.
Yeah, Baja. Baja's unconscious, but Baja, something tells you Baja is aware.
I see.
And you guys all around the church see that the mobs in the street stop and citizens drop to their feet in hopelessness. Those that were engaged in fights now turn to aid their brethren, and guards continue to gather wounded to the church. So the fighting has stopped. People are, the looting, the madness has ceased. People have reached a new level of despair watching their great protector explode and are just, defeated at this point. So the city is, for all intents and purposes, calm now. Go ahead.
I have a feeling our taxes that are going to go up even higher for this.
The very first concern, damn it, the taxes.
The taxes are gonna screw us over.
I wonder if they got a permit to do that.
Somebody had the chili.
Why would they have a permit to blow up the city?
That's a good question.
First off, there's permits for that. First of all, I think that's the more important question.
There's permits for everything.
That's
She just can't read those permits.
Oh no!
I'm gonna run over to Owen, check on him.
He feels very warm. And then after looking at him, you see his eyes start to move and he wearily wakens.
How are you, Owen? Lucian, come here.
I thought we were knocked out, but all right.
No, it was just Owen.
It was just Owen that went unconscious?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, what did we get hit by then?
Well, we were kind of being pulled somewhere, right?
It was
chili.
It's like I thought we went unconscious from that too because I thought we hit into something.
I may have had you guys reflex save, but we're gonna retcon that you just fell over from the blast wave.
Okay.
I don't have it in my notes. I have it that you guys just watched it happen. So go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just delete that from my notes then. All right. Yeah, I'll come over to you, Theo.
Looks like Owen's waking up.
We'll prop his head up.
I wake up with a gasp.
You okay?
And I look around.
Zombie.
The
zombie.
I'm like, we've got to stop Shrek.
Shrek?
What?
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 What are you? He. No, there's no Shrek here.
Shrek is responsible for what's going on here.
What?
Can you not hear me?
Damn
no, we can hear you. We're confused by you saying. We don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, like
We're in character.
in character, we both like only know so much about Shrek because he's an evil god, according to the town.
Hold on.
Hell yes.
Am I crazy or did I hear that Windows like can't do access?
Yes. No, you heard it.
Okay.
That was my brain unable to process.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That threw me for such a loop.
Well, I'm
Add an
gonna pop
ID
Owen's head up a
10T
little
error.
bit and have him on my knees. Theo, can you like get him water? Is there water nearby?
I can try.
Okay.
I'll kind of like go up to the nearest attendant, like like an EMT person or whatever. I'll be like, hey, can I get some water for my friend over here? He's not feeling well.
They look very busy, but they do point to you because you're out while you're inside. They tell you that there's a well outside, but you can see that there's a line that people are lined up getting water from.
Yeah. When Theo goes off to get the water, I'm gonna hush closely with Owen and put my hand on his hand onto his chest and go, Owen, are you sure? Are you positive?
Mind you, you guys are all around Owen.
Very positive.
I'm not too sure. I'm HIV positive.
Damn it. Thank you. I didn't know if it was worth it mentioning. I was like, I don't want to offend anybody in the moment, so.
I don't care if I offend anybody.
Rely on one of us to offend somebody.
Let's just say the gods have told me that he's responsible for what's going on. And Grimesh has lost his eyes.
We're there with these guys,
And
right?
to help him get his eyes back, we need to go to the mountains where the whatever it's called is.
Vistonium. I'm sorry. Yeah. I tried to write it as best I could.
Yeah, the Mistonium is at.
Yeah, and to answer your question, Kira, yes, you're all there. You guys all came to the church where Owen was. That was one of the last things you saw was Owen passed out on the ground. And when you hear that, Takiri, you know that the only mountains that have Vistonium are the ones you're living in.
Oh, you need to come to my house?
Do you offering?
No.
Is are the entire mountains your house?
Yes.
Well, then yes, we need to go to your house.
What is a Shrek?
Sounds like a
He's
top
an evil
three.
god.
Oh, that was close.
He's not invited.
Was he really evil, or was he just misunderstood?
I'm gonna look over and see if Theo's having any luck with getting water.
How am I doing on getting water?
I already told you in chat.
Damn.
Yeah? Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just came back just now.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Theo. Oh, and Theo brought you water.
So what did I miss?
We go to my house. Evil god. Something. I don't know.
Have we met before?
I don't know. I don't know. No.
Bruh.
And now I'm not 100% sure I do.
Remember where I am at this point.
Yes, I don't think. Yes, we do. What?
I suppose it's nice to meet you. My name is Theo.
I'm Takiri.
And
Nice to meet you.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Lauren.
I'm gonna cradle Owen a little more up into my leg. Wait, do you think you're able to stand up, Owen?
Yeah, I can try to stand up.
Okay.
And I'll stand up if I can.
I'll be right beside you and be able to help you stand up if you can.
Why I thought he was gonna say I'll be your bodyguard.
I'm sensing very strong sexual tension between you two.
Oh God.
Do I need to leave?
Oh.
I tap Spooner probably like on the kneecap because I'm real short compared to you.
Yes, Kiri.
Oh my gosh.
We can't make fucking two words in anymore.
I've got to remember to only have cheap liquor when we're all together.
She already.
Anyway,
Okay.
I'm helping Owen stand back up.
Spooner,
Yes.
need to fetch Sir Thalion.
Yes.
I swear I hear him in the distance.
You're not with them.
From a distance.
Yes.
We find Sir Talion, yes.
Well, we know where he is. We left him there.
We'd hope he's still there, though.
Oh,
He was sleeping. Like baby.
Yes. Well,
like baby I use for weapon.
Wait,
Yeah.
are Chev and I allowed to leave with them?
It doesn't seem like anybody's trying to stop you now.
Okay.
I suppose I should tell my dad we're leaving on a quest for the gods.
He'll find out.
Are we
I mean, he's
certain this is what we
nearby.
want to do?
I mean, it feels like we kind of have to, right?
Shouldn't we warn the Voxus and let them know that this is the only way? Like the fact that we're just children at the end of the day.
Would they believe us?
Will they have the resources to take care of this right now? Maybe we're all that they've got.
they've got to rebuild the mountain. Did you not see it explode?
No, I saw it.
Yes.
No, that's cool. I see that shit every day.
Who are you again? Sorry, I don't think I met you before either.
Everybody knows who Spooner is. I'm everywhere.
And everybody does know who Spooner is in the town. Spooner and Owen are the two people that everybody knows.
Right, I forgot. Sorry.
What about Damon?
Oh yeah, that's right. And Damon.
Damon's everywhere.
No, you're right. No, you're right. You're correct. Anybody else want to? No, and Scarlet. And Scarlet. And Scarlet. All right, so Scarlet, Owen, Spooner, and Damon are known pretty much
Out
by
here
everybody in
stabbing
the
her
city.
best friend, getting walked around by a leash. Everyone knows who the fuck I am, bro.
Yes.
And Myra, to an extent,
and
too.
Jesse.
I'm fucking UPS. What do you want?
Yeah.
Myra's alias is better known than Myra is.
Oh, okay.
Jesse delivers packages.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, like everybody knows me. They don't know that I sell weed. Some people do, but not everybody.
I definitely do not know you.
You guys will also see, and everybody would know Hugo. You guys would see Hugo riding through town on a horse.
Who
Got
is
to have
that?
a permit for that. That's Hugo.
I don't know him.
Yeah,
Right
you
side.
Takiri probably wouldn't know him. Yeah, that's fair. But
That's horse style. He's riding out of here on.
yeah, and Hugo is going.
I got that reference. Thank you. Thank
Took
you.
that long for it to click in my head.
Hugo's.
I got it immediately too.
Yeah, never gonna live that down.
Horse style.
Bareback, baby.
Hugo's gonna pull up to the church, and one of the guards is gonna come out. Hugo's gonna hand him some orders, and you'll hear him say, you'll hear somebody ask him about his kids, and he'll say that they are in the market, and then he rides off.
Did we break this quick? Are you okay?
Somehow him pulling up on a horse didn't make sense. I'm like, what, did he parallel park it? I
don't. This session is derailed so fast.
Yeah.
At least Tony's not involved in this one so far.
Not yet. Not yet. He's not.
Not yet.
You said derailed. Was it ever on track?
Yeah, no, a little bit here.
I'm trying to stay on track. I'm trying.
No.
No.
Sorry, can somebody explain to me, a non-thinking person, how you parallel park a fucking horse?
That was why she was.
The same way you parallel park a
so
car.
hard.
You have the horse go forward, you have him slant backwards, and then have him pull forwards.
Yeah, turn his head slightly to the right.
It requires a lot of training, right?
Yes.
But,
You must bond with your
Really,
horse first.
most horses learn how to back up pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, if it's
So
a
you can back out of the
bow-legged
trailer.
horse, you gotta
Otherwise,
parallel
they're just
park
stuck
it.
there forever.
And then if you
All
can't do it, you shoot him.
My God.
We have Taco Tuesday.
Well, that fixed it.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna look over to Theo and get Theo. Can you help me hold Owen up?
Yeah, I'll kind of.
Is Owen
help.
able to stand on their own, or are they okay?
Owen, are you okay? Are you okay?
Weak at the knees. Maybe give him a kiss.
Is Owen.
I'm gonna ask one more time. Is Owen able to stand on his own?
Yeah, Owen's fine.
Okay.
He
I'm
looks
gonna
like he's younger than he
leave
was
Theo
before. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll stop interrupting.
That's all right.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Nate.
Got it.
Nate, go ahead.
Is okay.
I'm
Is Owen,
all right.
Owen okay?
I'm
Nate.
gonna go ahead and give Theo Owen, and then I'm gonna go. Since you said Hugo gave orders over to one of the representatives here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go over to them real quick.
Okay.
Was they talking about Scarlet?
The guard, looking at his orders and dispatches, turns over and says, "Huh? What?"
That was Hugo, right?
Yes.
Were they going for Scarlet?
No, he. What business do you have with Hugo's children?
Scarlet's a friend of mine.
Ah, well, he said that she is safe in the market with her brother.
I put like my hand on his shoulder, like.
Please, sir, do not.
I slowly remove my hand.
Hand me, peasant.
There's a lot of.
You'll notice a lot of confidence.
There's a lot of things going on, sir. No offense, sir. It's just a very stressful moment for our city, and you can't have people putting their hands on guards. It's not a good
With
look.
his eyes closed, he just nods like yes, yes. What was the orders he gave you?
That's
Are we allowed to
official
know?
business. Just know that you are
There's
safe.
probably a lot of sexual tension around here.
Just know that you are safe, and the city is on its way to amend.
Okay. I'm gonna look to see if there are like any of the clerics that are a part of this church. If there's like, is there like the headpiece of these people?
Yes, there is. I believe he is Brother Tylus. Or Father Tylus, not brother. He got upgraded.
He got upgraded.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, cool.
He went for the upgrade.
Alright. I'm gonna
Did he
go
get
ahead
the
and go to Father
DLC?
Tyler.
That's he wanted to be zaddy now.
He got the DLC.
Is it free for me to go up to Father Tylus?
Yeah.
You need a permit for that.
I mean, he's very.
You need 3 permits for that.
Charge you a gold piece.
Your altar boy uniform.
Oh,
Free access.
That key is gonna wear
Confess
out.
your sins, my child.
Oh.
Yes,
Forgive me.
you're able to go up to him.
Okay. Father Tylus?
Yes, sir. Sorry, Star Deacon, Brother Tylus. That is his title.
Sir Deacon.
Says, yes, sir. How can I help you? Are you okay? Do you need anything?
I'm fine. Owen just gave me terrible news.
No. What news is that?
Everything has happened today. He believes it's because of an evil god, Shrek.
Immediately, his face turns stone sour. He's like, our city has been through enough this night. Please do not bring any of that hateful talk inside these halls. We will not allow any communication, not acknowledgement, sigils, banners, prayers of that unspeakable name.
I understand that.
What about commemorative glasses?
That is okay. Or plates.
The eyes of Grim have
As
been
long as you
taken.
have a permit.
What was that? What was that name?
I'll say it again. The eyes of Grim have been taken. I know you don't care for the other name, but because of that, the eyes of Grim have been taken.
And
potentially destroyed, and I am worried.
we are all worried. Our great protector has been destroyed, and there is no watchful eye over the city. But that is no reason to fall into a hole of death and destruction. I bid you do not pursue that knowledge.
But there is hope somewhere in the mountains we're supposed to go, and I felt like maybe you would all know better than I.
I don't know what hope you see in fleeing the city, but if that is your journey, then so be it. I'm sorry, I'm very busy.
I don't... He just stays dumbfounded.
Let's jump back.
He just turns back around and looks over at Owen. Very within himself.
Owen's like, that was a secret. What's wrong with you?
Let's jump back over to the other group. Asher is brought into the church.
I help motion them to the guard that was kind of giving me suggestions on where to do what.
Okay, again, you are nowhere near that church that you were at.
Oh, I had made the joke earlier that they were right in front, but I apologize.
You're fine. No, you're good. You're way far away. You're in the market. You're in a whole different church.
You're right. Okay, gotcha. As we go in, I start yelling, "Help! Help! We need help! This person needs medical help!"
And one of the clerics comes over and says, "There's no... Oh, God, what is that?" Says, "There's no need to make a fuss. We're working as hard as we can there, sir. Please."
Listen, where can we put my friend here? We gotta make sure they get some attention.
Oh, gosh, that's Asher. We just... like brother, like sister, huh?
Yes,
yeah,
please.
sure.
Please, can you heal him?
Of course we can heal him. Set him down. We'll get to him.
Hurry up before she stabs you. She's kind of impatient some days.
Oh, don't mind the leash on my side. Just please heal my brother.
Oh.
You guys sit him down on the bed, and you see attendants starting to work. Come over to him, and work their magics.
I and please, and I start looking, go back into I start walking towards the door to be able to go see if I can go help more people in the area.
Lauren is asking if you two know each other, and I would say yes.
So I know who he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That handsome goblin over there? Yeah, that's me.
There's not a lot of goblins in this town, so
Pretty
if you
goblin.
saw one, he would kind of stand out.
Gravy goblin, is that what you called me?
Oh, I said pretty.
Oh.
No, he's now the gravy goblin.
I like it, Gravy Goblin.
Yeah.
Damien, what happened to Asher?
We came into the shop. I was looking for you to help to... Anyway, a goblin was attacking him. Jesse tried to help, and I was forced to dispatch the goblin.
What did the goblin look like?
He had the green skin and the pointy ears. He looked like a goblin.
Jesse probably knows what he tasted like.
Oh no.
It is just after you throw up the sound, the taste. That's it. So I cannot be of assistance. I apologize. The goblin did say something to me about. Seemed like he knew me, but I don't recognize him, so I'm not sure what this was about. And maybe he said something along the lines of, "I thought we were friends" or something like that. And I've never recognized him before. I don't know if perhaps maybe he confused me with somebody else in the city or in the shop, maybe. Do you have other rat folk coming to your shop regularly?
No.
When we showed up at the shop, he had already stabbed your brother, and I think he was going to kill him.
Oh, damn.
Yes, it did not seem like he was being very diplomatic about the situation.
This doesn't make any sense at all.
I think it's best we focus on the good thing that we arrived just in time, and it seems like your brother is going to be okay if these healers can do what they have to do.
Well, thank you, both of you, and she would hug them both.
Don't thank me. Damon did all the work.
Could have been a clue.
What?
Hey, keep it down.
Did the goblin have anything on him that could have been a clue?
You know what? You could go check that out.
You could go check that out. Maybe you have better luck than we did when we were running away with the body of her brother.
Oh, we gotta wait here.
You don't gotta.
Gotta. Last time I went somebody almost died.
And is this gonna take like a bit for Asher to come to? It is? Okay. I'm gonna go back to that shop and see if the goblin has anything on him.
That goblin?
Hey, goblin. Got anything on him?
Goblin.
If I remember right, Jesse stripped him, like took everything that he had on him.
I was going to keep that to myself, but thank you for blowing up my spot, Damon.
Sorry, my friend.
It is okay.
Hey, so we're going to check out a naked goblin.
Word.
We don't know it's naked, so it's great.
And this is how you guys all got level 1.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I got a level?
No.
I was afraid. I didn't get shit.
Alright.
I had one thing.
What did he say?
Three vials of green liquid. 3 small vials of green liquid. I can't identify it. I don't have my chemistry.
Are you looking at the vials?
I have them in my pocket. Yeah, I don't think. I have craft alchemy if you'll allow me to roll that, but that's the only thing I got.
I
that
think
can-
he wants to know if you're looking at him.
Yeah, are you looking at them?
Yeah, I took them out of. After Damon blows up my spot, I reach in my vest and I take one of the vials out and I say, "This was the only thing I could find on the body."
And where did you? Yep. And then when you look, there's nothing in the vials.
Weird.
She doesn't see anything?
No, there's nothing in the vial.
Oh, what the fuck? He reaches back into his vest and he pulls out the other 2 vials. These all had green liquid inside of them when I picked them up.
Nothing in them now.
Did it spill?
Have you been testing your own products again?
That's besides the point. You mind your own business. And then Jesse pops the cork on one of the bottles and looks inside.
And you just see little bits of dust in the bottom of each of them.
Oh, he's tasting it. He's tasting it, Bill.
Oh, are you? Are you
Stuck
tasting
his
it?
tongue in. He went like this. Ugh.
Give me an Arcana check, please.
Okay.
Yummy.
Oh boy.
If it lasts longer than 4 hours, see a doctor.
Arcana's not on my
Then you gotta.
Arcana's not on my skill.
Can you roll a
Just a
10?
D20?
Yeah, just roll a d20 and see if you get a 10.
Yes, sir. Come on, baby. Hey, look at that.
Oh, wow.
You want it openly or privately?
I'll openly, yeah.
So you recognize this after tasting it and mulling it over that this is the dust left over from a summoned creature that has expired.
Oh.
This is
Those jizz.
this is a growing problem. It seems like.
What did you say?
Apparently, Jesse had not had enough fluids on his mouth today, so.
It seems like this is going to be a more complicated problem. These are potion bottles of summoned creature, like the arcane spell where you create a creature out of thin air. I don't know if the goblin used them.
You're not understanding. The dust is what is left over from when a creature expires. It's not a potion of. It's the remnants.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So they must have been like some kind of like slimes in the bottles that are no longer alive.
What I'm going for is that whatever it was, the items were summoned. They weren't.
Oh.
They weren't brought into creation through nature. They were magically created.
Gotcha.
Which is not allowed here, correct?
Magically delicious.
Yeah, it's prohibited except for curatives and no necromancy.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would understand that then, not me, but Jesse would understand that is illegal because what he's doing is not necessarily above board. So, he whips the bottles across the fucking shop. You know? I want nothing to do with that now.
Oh, wait.
All right, well, that is it. I have no other leads. His blood is all over me.
Is the blood all over you, or is the blood gone?
Is the blood all over me? Am I still covered in goblin blood?
It's gone.
Okay, cool.
Magic goblin blood.
Perhaps I was hitting it a little too hard tonight.
But Damien said he saw the goblin.
Yeah, no, Jesse, I saw it too. The blood covered you.
And at this point, Myra and Scarlet remember that they had too fought a summoned creature.
I didn't know it was summoned. That's right. I forgot it disappeared after Hugo killed it. That's right. We were attacked by a creature, and my father, when he sliced it, it poofed in the air. It just turned to dust.
I don't want to only be thinking of Scarlet, but, well, I have a horrible time with that. But did all the creatures only come after your family?
Oh, shit. I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody else. Has anybody seen Theo or I know I'm gonna say his name wrong, so I always do. Lucian or Owen.
Owen, we have not seen. I have not seen Owen or Lucian since we left you at the bookstore.
To the bookstore.
I'm gonna go out and see if I can find the three of them.
Okay.
I am right behind her.
Dragging Mira as she's shorter than me and does not walk as fast as I do.
It's fine. You just horse.
I'm just running as fast as my little legs will take me.
Horse styler. Sir Thalion, are you staying with them, or what are you doing? You've been oddly quiet.
Like I said, I was like walking towards the door, but I see all this happening, and I kind of get attracted to all the attention that's happening over there.
Attracted. Good choice of words.
Yeah.
Almost horse style it is.
Look, another goblin.
Is the Stallion still in there?
Sir Thalion's still in there, yeah.
Stallion, where were you when all of this was happening? Did you see anything?
I did see. Listen,
is this your quick impersonation?
I don't want to be a jerk, but also what happened to your ab?
the great missing ab of 2024.
Damn,
that's gonna be a magic.
Yeah, I have my
Did you get hit with a cheese grater?
It's like stuck to the back of Takiri's head.
I don't know what happened. Takiri, is actually Takiri here now?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's just speaking to you from beyond the void.
Gotcha. No, I don't happen to remember it all happening. I don't want to lie. I don't know what's going on. Do you? Do you know what's happening? I woke up at the church. People are.
There was an explosion. I mean, I don't know exactly what is happening, but something insane. The town just like erupted in explosions. Apparently, my family's being hunted down by summoned creatures, and I'm trying to make sure that my friends are still alive because I don't know if they are.
And with that,
I'm just trying to keep up because I got little legs.
And
I have somebody attached to a belt loop who has to keep their eye on me.
Safety.
And I'm pretty sure you said you're gonna go find the others, right?
Yeah, I'm going to find Owen and Thea.
So let's go swatch back over to the other group.
Sure.
Woo, welcome back.
All right, let's go back over to the other group.
Sorry, but when you say other group, I don't know who other than because I don't know if Chev and Laura went through
you're
their
all
stuff.
you're all together. Yeah. Every one of you are together. That's not in the other. Yeah, all of you. So Chev, Lucian, Theo, Takiri, Spooner, Owen, you're all together.
So I'm gonna walk up to Lucian.
Right?
Yes, Lokar as well. Even though he's late, even though he was late. Go ahead, Theo.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to Lucian like, dude, what happened with the father, right? Father or the priest dude. I don't remember his title. I'm sorry.
Star Deacon Tyler.
Star Deacon. Okay. So what happened with Star Deacon? With the Star Deacon.
Answer a damn question, Nate.
I'm trying to. I really am. Lucian's gets kind of a little bit in himself. As soon as you touch his shoulder to like get a response, he switches his head over to you and goes, I just think everyone's too stressed. I was trying to more let him know what Owen knew so that he could let everyone else know, at least people better than us, do what needs to be done.
We might have to take things into our hands.
We shouldn't. This isn't for us to do.
Once again, do you not understand secret?
What's secret?
Are you actually there, Damon?
No.
No.
Okay. I was gonna
He
respond.
is.
Okay,
He's
but
everywhere. He just pops up everywhere.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have magical teleportation powers. I forgot about that. Thank you.
Just...
It's a spell called In the Moment.
Okay.
Just all of a sudden you hear, oh,
Heroes. Like in like in all of the stories that we've both read, heroes are made from regular people having to deal with extraordinary situations. This might have to be us dealing with an extraordinary situation.
I think you see this bewildered and yet frustrated face of Lucian in this moment. And he just goes, those stories are helped just to fantasize people like us being more hopeful and better than we are, Theo. This isn't for us to do. He gets a little teary-eyed thinking about his adopted parents and the state they may be in it right now, and he's like in the midst of almost crumbling down, and he just keeps trying to stand.
I'm like patting his shoulder, like, Lucian, this is gonna be hard, but we might have to do this. I'm scared too.
You know, every hero story, most of the heroes lost their parents, so we're on track with that already.
Do you need a Snickers bar?
My parents are fine.
Lucian kind of reaches up
My
in under
parents
your
are dead.
arm and pulls you into like a big brotherly embrace and just holds you there for a few minutes.
Who are you doing this to?
Probably.
Theo.
Yeah. Theo's a little surprised, but then he like kind of, slowly, awkwardly pats on the back.
He feels the awkwardness and lets go. I guess lead the way, Theo.
All right.
You're going the wrong way.
Well, I'm stopping by to talk to my dad before
this way.
before we go.
More talking.
Not to you, so don't worry about it.
Do not carry. I'm right with you on this.
I know this isn't our city, but if y'all don't mind if Chef and I tag along.
Hey, more the
Y'all have
merrier.
been nothing but welcoming since we got here, and well, this place could become home after we help fix it.
It's
really need those.
It's just a mountain.
Like my pick.
Yes, we do need to find Sir Stallion.
Yes.
Well, dude, the town
we
just
need to
blew
find
up. Do
Scarlet.
you think he's going? Why don't we just find you a new pick? I'm sure there's.
No, I like this one.
Oh. There's a lot of pigs like it, but this one is mine.
Yes.
He
fix. He make. He fix.
Lucian, we should go tell my dad what's going on before we set off.
Oh, Theo. Are you alright?
Yeah. Yeah. Things are gonna get crazy around here for a little while, Dad.
Things are crazy already.
Yeah. Well, sounds like the gods wanted us to do something together for the sake of the city.
Sorry. Maybe I hit my head
No,
harder than I thought. Why? What?
Owen said something about something. It's all a little crazy right now. He said
words about a thing.
Some evil god is destroyed the Eye of Grim, and he said something about us needing to go to some mountains.
Theo, I don't understand what you're talking about, but the evil he whispers, evil gods, uh, uh, Owen telling you to go to the mountains? No. This is not something for you to do, Theo. No. There's other people, better people to handle this. The town could
Something I
handle
can
this.
do, though, Dad.
You could stay here and help me, Theo. We're gonna have to rebuild. Is our lives aren't important than the words of a.
They're important. It's just I feel like this is just as important.
You have nothing to go on other than the word of a Good Hope, and I think Fame may be starting to go to his head if he's telling you you have to fight against an evil god, Theo.
Lucian steps up between Theo and the father and says, "Our lives will be forfeit if we do not."
Excuse me, I'm having a private conversation with my son.
Dad, he's right though.
No, I'm not going to be bullied into
This
letting
isn't
my
about
son.
bullying. This is not.
We're not trying. It's just this is something we have to do.
I tried talking sense to already Father Deacon, and he looked at me like as if I was absurd.
Because you're not supposed to talk about these types of things out loud, Lucian. You can get in trouble just for mentioning this stuff. And now you're trying to drag my boy into your scheme.
I'm the one dragging him into this.
No, Theo, you just said Owen tried to drag you into this.
No. I'm the one who thinks it's a good idea to do this.
Well, I think it's a terrible idea, and you're going to get thrown in the stockades if you keep talking about evil deities.
We're not trying to do anything other. We have to fix this.
Why do you have to fix it? I'm sorry, go ahead, Nate.
It's okay. I was just saying in between that, which is just like, we're trying to stop an evil deity.
Yeah.
If you are willing to help, that would be grander than what it is to argue.
You are not of the priesthood. There's nothing you can do. Let better people, more equipped people take care of this if this is really something like that.
Can you name someone?
I think we can do this, Dad.
You think you could go against the will of a god, an evil god, if that.
I think we have the other gods on our supporting us. I think we can beat. think we can beat this one.
He points to the Grim and says, "You think we have the gods on our side if this is truly what you think is happening?"
I am actually on their side.
Theo, I will not support you in this. And if you choose to do this, and he kind of turns his eyes away from you, Lucian, if you choose to do this, you will not have my blessing. And if you get caught, and he gets teary-eyed, Theo, I will not be the one to help you if you get caught.
We won't get caught, Dad.
I put my hands on Theo's shoulder. I promise.
Well, and he looks at you and he shoots you a glare. He's like, "Put your hand on my son's back as you walk him into hell."
If that's what I have to take the weight
like?
of, I will.
What?
Is this what having parents is like?
This is what happens when you start talking about evil gods.
No, my parents.
Yeah, I start slightly tugging Theo to the side, and I just try to give a knowing look over to his father.
If I'm walking into any death, I won't end up in hell.
Don't come home with anything that you shouldn't, Theo. That's all I'll say to you.
Especially herpes.
Ew.
No horse style.
I like the burp. That's true.
That's what happens when you do horse style.
Yep.
Oh.
I look over at Theo. Are you sure about this?
I'm positive. We'll come back safe, and hopefully heroes.
Yeah.
And then I'll go in for a hug with my dad. He might not want to go for a hug.
He gives you a handshake.
Wow.
I'm like to the tears start
Just
to
got
fall,
friend zoned.
and then
Oh, his tears are coming down his cheek as well.
and I like turn around and I go to leave.
You can, but you'll see that he's looking away in shame. Doing like one of
All
these
of us
things.
there to see this?
Yeah, you guys are all around. I mean, you can see that they're having words, but you can't hear what they're saying. But you guys are all around each other.
Man, that dad is a dick.
I promise I'll be back, Dad. And then I pull Lucian behind me, and we start walking away.
Yeah. I say to Theo in this moment when we start kind of separating away from his father. I do understand what his point of view is. I just was in that place myself. Having my faith in something and feeling like it's just falling apart under me, I can't imagine letting go.
It's just so hard.
I know.
It's the only one I have, you know.
I wish I understood that, honestly.
This is gonna be so hard.
Then let's do what we have to.
Yeah. And then
Let's
we'll
look at-
go back up to Owen and just let's do this, Owen.
You ruined my relationship with my father.
I just look over at Lokar and I'm like, wow, this is what they get when they're parting ways? Can you imagine if that lived through what we lived through? He puddles on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
Lokar's not even responding.
Kelly just had the flashback referring to what they had to go through.
That was such an emotional conversation.
I know.
Yeah.
I am
We have to balance out the rest of the stuff.
You two motherfuckers. If I could give
talk?
gold stars,
Yeah.
okay, for this session, it's for you and Nate. Okay, fuck the rest of you bitches.
You're just pissed off because you lost your vials of goo.
And horse
You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right.
You goddamn right I am. Starts kicking the table over.
I saw those fucking things, my square.
At least whatever blood made it down into your stomach disappeared.
I sold a daddy's worth of that.
Should we try to meet everyone at Tony's? You think?
I can't imagine trying to part ways with another father figure. I can't.
Right.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't get into it.
The true test of resolve right now is me trying to stay in character in this moment.
That was great.
Arms
And to say you're fine, but you're not really fine.
Well, I guess we need to try to find Scarlet and let her know what's going on, and Myra
Yeah.
and Damon. This is gonna be something.
We go now?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I can help Owen if he needs it.
And Thea's just gonna be like silently crying the whole time. Like, just emotionally texting for him, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a mountain. There's nothing to cry about. We can repair it.
Oh my god.
You just gotta stop at the marketplace and grab some mountain spackle, fix it up good as new.
What the fuck? You've been hanging around Takiri for too long. It's just rock.
It's just rock.
It's
Rock
just
just
rock.
angry. It's fine.
Sometimes Rock gets angry.
Oh God.
All right. So what we can do here is have one more session with everybody together next week. Next week. Where everybody can convene at Tony's.
Next week.
Or I mean, I don't know unless you guys want to. It's like almost 10:30. I doubt anybody wants to keep going. So we can do one more with everybody together at Tony's, and then just so you guys know that they're not going to let anybody leave the city for at least a couple days. So you're gonna have to
have that conversation that early.
Huh? Yeah, no, you way jumped that conversation, but it's fine. I like where your head's at, and that's not me trying to step in your way. It's just the city's going to be on lockdown for a couple days while they sort everything out. But
if anything, this will give your father time to
process,
come to grips and process it.
Right?
Because he'll know that he's going to be here. He's going to be here for a few days, but no.
But
at least your dad's gonna let you go, please.
He's not gonna let me go happily. Your dad's probably gonna be just as upset as my dad is.
No, he's letting you go. I got a fucking minion attached to my damn belt loop when I'm just walking around town. You think I'm gonna get the fuck out of this town?
So what we'll do is we'll reconvene again. Is everybody good for next week?
What I'm hearing is you don't love me. That's fine, Star.
I do love you.
Okay.
You're just. Go ahead.
Just ask the question.
Go ahead.
Is everybody good for next week?
Yes, everybody's good for next week.
All right, that's good.
I am good.
Yes.
So
Should
Travis,
we do like a?
Go ahead.
Let me get back. I gotta check my calendar for work.
Did we level up?
Nobody's leveling up until we get to the one fucking thing I wanted to do.
I'm good. We can do it.
Okay. No leveling up yet, and you will understand why after next session. We started a little late, so I didn't get to it this one.
It's because you want to kill us next session.
No,
I know.
not at all. I'm letting you guys do what you're doing, but you'll understand why and how you're going to get your first level after next session. So, somebody said they were going to ask something, or can we do what were you going to say, Kai? Can we do what?
I don't think I was gonna ask something.
You said can we do, and then everybody talked over you.
Sorry. I was thinking we could do some sort of like in the chat thing so that we all know everyone can make it.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, just ask like in Lova so everybody can make it like you always do.
Just put down if you can't make it.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to.
That's fine.
That was it.
So then we'll reconvene next week. You guys can. I mean, you guys have at least 3 different leads you can take right now if you haven't been keeping score. Figure out what you guys want to do, and then you guys are going to be stuck in town for at least, I was going to say a week, but it's going to be at least 2 days. You know that they're going to, and just so you guys understand, I'm going to need to know what you're going to do in your downtime. Remember, each of you can talk to a dead person and ask them 3 questions. Some of you have done that already and got a freebie.
That's only one dead.
One dead person, 3 questions.
Yes.
Thanks to Lumos and his ability to give everybody a chance to speak with the dead.
Thanks, Lumos.
There will be a remembrance held at the end of the 2 days, which you guys will then pick your vocations. And that will be it. So I'll need to know what you're going to do and who you're going to talk to. And I'll give you those answers after session. So for next session, just think about who you're going to want to talk to and give me those questions. Or at least some semblance of information so I can point you in the right direction. So we will meet next week and finish the shit show.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is so fun.
I would say, are you worried that your sessions aren't fun anymore?
Yes.
Because I mean,